of attention on this case. He's, I know he's I think this is the most historic intervention.
Secretary from the Ministry of External Affairs, Mr. Ganpati, to visit Norway. And then I had sent a special message through Mr. Ganpati to the Minister for External Affairs of Government of Norway with reference to the issues concerning the two Indian children who have been facing problems in that country. He has come back early this morning and he has conveyed that he has been able to talk to the Minister of External Affairs, the Minister of Child Welfare and various other authorities down below the level of ministers. And unfortunately, there is a judicial process which is on. Now that the judicial process is on, it is not possible for the executive to make any moves positive in the light of the judicial proceedings. The case is being heard on 23rd of March and thereafter it should be possible for efforts in the direction of getting the children back to India. It is our earnest endeavor to get the children back to India at the earliest. Just now I met the grandparents of the children and I have assured them that we are on the job and let us hope that we will succeed in achieving what every one of us wants.
Today you met the Foreign Minister of China and there are several issues. It's an important meeting. First of all, sir, this Arunachal problem, Mr. Antony's visit was a problem. They had replied. Then, of course, there is the issue of the Dalai Lama with immolations and also the security of Hu Jintao when he comes here. And thirdly, there are reports of a river drying up in Arunachal, apparently because dams were built in Tibet, in that area. So, can you give us a briefing on these 3 points?
Yes, the Chinese foreign minister is in our country since last night, and I have had extended meetings with him over dinner last night, and in the course of this morning I have had the bilateral discussions. This is the annual exercise that takes place. When I was in Beijing last month, I had extended a personal invitation to Foreign Minister Wang Jiechi to visit India, and I'm glad that he responded to my invitation, and we have had wide-ranging discussions this morning and last night. The bilateral relationship between China and India is on a positive note. It is built around the concept that we have a strategic cooperative partnership with China, and that strategic partnership needs to be strengthened, and that partnership needs to be further broadened, and that partnership needs to be more meaningful. So we discussed as to how that partnership could be strengthened by our efforts on both the sides. The Foreign Minister of China is coming to India just on the eve of the summit of BRICS that is taking place in the end of March. And we are looking forward to the heads of states from various countries of the BRICS, and in this process we discussed the details as to what has been done. Mr. Vyas, who is the Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs, who is in charge of the BRICS summit, did explain the various aspects of the preparations, and the Foreign Minister is fully convinced of the preparatory work that has gone on in India, and we have discussed the bilateral issues and every possible issue that is raised whenever China and India dialogue takes place were raised, and we have understood each other's position, and we have understood the perspectives, and we will continue to exchange these views.
So coming back to Norway, would you say that the dialogue between the special envoy and the Norway government was not fruitful, considering that 23rd March was earlier discussed, the date was due, and as you say,
nobody expected that Foreign Secretary Mr. Ganpati would come back with the children. That was not that is nobody's expectation. The judicial process was on even before Mr. Ganpati left the shores of India. So just like in our country, where when a judicial process is on, the executive becomes, the limitations are imposed on the executive authorities. Similarly, Norway is a democratic country where the judicial process, when once initiated, I think till it gets concluded, we will have to deal with the situation. Our ambassador has been advised, and he certainly, and if needs be, we will keep, we will closely monitor the situation, and if needs be, we will be sending other high-ranking officials to go and monitor the case.
Sir, one more question on China. Sir, there are reports that the Brahmaputra and Arunachal has dried up. Are there any reports that China has built a dam because
Well, I have answered this question in Parliament earlier about China making an effort to build something on the Brahmaputra river. I have said, I have gone on record where I have said that our satellite pictures convey that no such activity of any storage facility that is being worked out by the Chinese authorities, and in the light of certain media reports which have appeared this morning, we certainly will get, our ambassador is here, and he has been apprised of it, and he is also conscious of it, so we will get a report.
Sir, one question on India and Pakistan, as they've been cooperating at various levels. Now we know Pakistan has imparted MFN status to India. Your comments, and will it help in building relations with Pakistan?
Well, I think Pakistan has been moving in the right direction in terms of bringing economic content into the political relationship, and this was announced by the Foreign Minister of Pakistan immediately after the cabinet of Pakistan took a decision of providing the most favored nation status to India, and now I think they follow up, and we are hoping that by December of this year, I think this would take practical shape. We welcome this idea of removing certain items from the negative list, and this would certainly help strengthening our bilateral relationship. I would like to thank the government of Pakistan for this.
So the traders issue.
I did raise the issue of traders with the Chinese foreign minister